What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. Today, I'm going to be reacting to this video. What this video is saying why why Slenderman versus Pennywise isn't close, which is fucking cap, by the way. Slenderman literally embodies the absolute shit out of Pennywise, and I'll fucking tell you why. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right.
Slenderman versus Pennywise isn't close. Here's why. Slenderman is a character who at best would be extra dimensional.
We're already at a fucking bad start. I'm actually about to get fucking pissed as fuck. Like, I'm genuinely about to get pissed. How is Slenderman, at best, an extra dimensional being when he has statements of him actually being higher than just an extra dimensional? Oh my god. Let's first discuss his immortality. Let's do it. Alright, we got the first scan here. What is the scan stating? This list stating that Slenderman's an ontological possibility to kill him. What does this mean? This could theoretically be absolute immortality, and it describes Slenderman as a timeless being, aka if you kill Slenderman, you become Slenderman, becoming an ontological possibility. So it's ontologically possible or impossible to kill him. And then Slenderman can't be killed further establishes that. And then Slenderman is, was, and always will be. Is describing him as a timeless being. He can't be 0D by this logic because 0D, for it to actually work, has to exist in a zero-dimensional existence rather than a higher dimensional existence, while Slenderman does. So this has to be outerversal, as definition by definition. And even then, I'm lowballing. Let's take the fact that every Slenderman that has ever been to in fucking existence is a avatar. This would include the platonic and archetypal type of Slenderman, aka the fucking administrator. Looking for scans, hold on. We can also conclude that Slenderman exists as a purely metafictional being. The metafictional aspect of Slenderman documented from the start. One contribution, Bulldog, that little first part already fucking concludes it. And since he's metafictional, we can also conclude that he's platonic as well because of the Tupla effect. And the Tupla effect means you exist on a conceptual level. In conclusion, Slenderman just by exist. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, see ya. Slenderman just by existing is archetypal, platonic, and conceptual. Just by fucking existing. Slenderman tore through the concepts of space-time itself with his fucking tentacles. Look at this shit. And if we also go that Slenderman is tied as a multiversal embodiment being, the multiverse in creepypasta is basically a the multiverse or creepypasta is basically a thing where it transcends the universe infinitely and endlessly in a cycle. Why is this relevant? The universe by Hello Ball contains infinite hierarchical layered constructs. Each construct transcends the other by an infinite conceptual amount, creating an immense layered stack. These constructs over these metaplanes sustain infinite possibilities, variations, and combinations, as well as endless decisions, probabilities, outcomes, etc., etc. These said constructs are affirmed to have a communicating amount of cardinal numbers, thus include smaller and larger cardinal figures ranging through the specific ranges. It also has string theory, sorts out an amplification with one layered construct, and among that being the categorical amount. Within the metafictional realm, which acts as a barrier to the lower narratives, there's infinite layers which act as a barrier in between that. Each of these layers are conceptually transcendent of the other, and this repeats onward into infinity. Hence, in conclusion, the universe has an infinite conceptual recursion of transcendence of itself and other universes. And there's an infinite amount of universes which are beyond infinite in size, and the size of the contextuality of the size of beyond infinite is absolute infinity. All things within the fucking universe are conceptual. I'm going to prove this in a second. Here we got this shit. God science found. By the way, you're gonna have to pause and read this shit because I'm not fucking. Da, 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 da. Nice. Simulation. Conclusion to simulation theory. Ba 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 da. Ba la 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 ba ba la. Ba la 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 la. Do 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 do. The shit is so buns. Like, why is Pennywise versus Slenderman even a fucking debate at this point? Like, I'm being so genuinely honest. And here's a day of eternity. Any creepypasta transcends the concepts of space and time and infinite dimensions, Euclidean geometry, set theory, and quantum physics. Beyond these rational theories, beyond anything that's fucking said here. So logically, any fucking creepypasta is beyond the universe, if you think about it. What was the other proof I'm thinking? Oh yeah, all universes are conceptual, or within the universes are conceptual. Like, holy shit, this is so buns. And if we conclude that everything is in a fucking set like this, hold on, we conclude this as being a fucking set. This would mean that the universes are in a conceptual set. What does this fucking mean? It's anything within the universe is the concept of sets. The concept of sets are basically built from type 4 multiverses alone. So literally anything and everything within the creepypasta universe is a type 4 multiverse. uh, Creepypasta has to be so fucking OP sometimes. But yeah, all this just already negs Dark Tower, by the way. So you literally can see that it's a. Hold on. Let me go back for the people that are still watching. Fucking Christ.
Entity explaining his core arsenal, as some theories propose that he's an
He's conceding that it's just a theory, therefore it can be false. Theories are subjective on themselves. But this wouldn't be subjective because I already proved that he's higher than just a normal basis, the normal extra dimensional entity. So I don't get why this shit is relevant because it's just a theory.
An extra dimensional entity, explaining his quote unquote teleportation as a mere side effect of him operating on a higher space time. Some stuff consistent with this is that some stories have him empowering beings that are beyond time and space as well. Before we move on to Pennywise's scaling,
Oh my god, you downplayed Slenderman so
I would
much.
like to implore you guys to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50K and we're extremely close. In comparison, Pennywise's true form is simply just much more impressive, as he's a
No.
being that exists in a void beyond the entire Stephen King cosmology and is a primordial being that transcends the very concept of it as well.
Can you prove the reliability of what they're
So
saying?
whereas Slenderman scales to beings above time and space, Pennywise in his void and not hindered by our dimension transcends those concepts in their entirety.
Yo, this shit is buns. Even then, they would have to justify why, what the context of what the of what Pennywise's did, because it could refer to the subjective concepts of space and time, or Stephen King's cosmology. It wouldn't be like the physical representation of it. So I don't think that would just be accessible to assume that I don't think it's accessible to assume that Pennywise versus the Pennywise's scales high.
Which is why
Also, Slenderman's also omnipresent. Omnipresence is basically his speed, so we can conclude that he's at a relevant speed. So he's high out reversal plus at a low ball with irrelevant speed, aka omnipresence. No, no, no. I overthrow. Not just video stuff. No. Slenderman takes them all. Just in battle. I kill and freeze it. Might get copyrighted, but whatever. This shit is so buns. Oh, Isaiah, make my goat win. You fucking nig. You fucking nigger. Yes, Slenderman negs, obviously. People just don't fucking understand. Anyways, that was a good quick stream, so I'll have you guys see you in the next stream. Bye bye!